everyone, welcome to my channel Get Lit with Amrita. The book that I'm going to do a review on today is Legend of Suhaldev, The King Who Saved India by Amish Tripathi. This book is a historical fiction based on the King Suhaldev, who defeated the army of Ghazi Salar Maskud. The story goes like this. It is 1025 AD, the 11th century. You can actually see the map of India during 11th century at the back of this book. During this period, Ghazi sends his army to India, and a lot of fighting, bloodshed, riots, looting, destroying of places of worship in India takes place. Amidst all this, one of the most ancient temples of India, Somnath Temple, is destroyed and looted. And the crown prince of Shravasti, Maladev, who is also the brother of Suhaldev, is murdered by the Turkish army. In retaliation, Suhaldev and a loyal band of comrades fight against the Turks in the Battle of Barrage. And the Turks never returned to India for another 150 years. So this story is all about how an ordinary person, a prince, becomes a warrior and a legend. This story also brings about the socio-economic political situation prevailing in the 11th century in India. One thing I found very much relatable in this book even today is the division among Indians and the infighting between various castes and different sects of people which the invaders used to their advantage. Though there were many rulers who stayed away from fighting, the theme of this book is unity. Unity among different religions and different castes. Though there was division, people from different religion and caste came together to fight the common enemy. Suhaldev managed to bring them together, and this is my major takeaway from the book. Unity is the motherland. The major highlight of the book is Motherland Comes First, and I really loved Suhaldev's thoughts about Dharma, how to fight enemies, how to fight rightly, what is the right way to fight enemies. I really loved it. It is when I read this part in the book that I felt this book is a must read. I'm not telling you what it is, but you can read it. I really loved it. What I really loved about this book is how Amish tries to bring back forgotten heroes like Suhaldev. The book is very descriptive. You can actually visualize every scene. It's like it's happening right in front of your eyes. And the language is very simple. There is no flowery language. Even young adults can read it. It's a very easy read. And the book talks a lot about unity, which I really liked. Suhaldev manages to bring everybody together to fight against a common enemy. And as usual, like in any Amish Tripathi's book, there are some philosophical conversations and discussions that I think you'll enjoy. What I didn't like about the book is, yes, the language is simple, but the language and the humor is not very mature. I've read all of Amish's book, and after reading Meluma series and Ram series, I felt this was not his best. I should tell you, this book is, he mentions in the cover page, Amish, an immortal writer's center book. And in the foreword, he tells, the genesis of the story and the final writing is done by me, while a team drives the first draft. So this is a combined effort of writer's center and Amish. And the pace of the story, it's not very fast. At some places I felt the story is moving very slow. Talking about the characters, there are a lot of characters in this book, and I think every character was necessary. All the characters were written beautifully well, and all the characters were used really well. One thing is Suhaldev's sudden transformation. He talks really inferiorly about himself, and his confidence was very low at the beginning of the book. And suddenly he just transforms into this warrior and a legend, which is quite surprising. And I also find the Shani and Suhaldev's romance was not really necessary. And the reasons Toshani gives for not marrying Suhaldev, it is not very convincing. There is not much surprise element in the book except that the author tries to maintain a mystery around this character, Aslan. And the author also gives a small hint about what his next book might be at the end. In all, it is an enjoyable book with all the ingredients. It is about 325 pages and it is an easy read. It's a decent book. I didn't know about Suhaldev until I read this book, and Amish's effort to bring back heroes like Suhaldev is really commendable. If you haven't read this book, give it a read and leave your comments in the comment section.